Did you hear about the YouTuber who couldn't pay his water bill? Well, he couldn't stay afloat. Now that's a situation we want to avoid, isn't it? Welcome to the wild world of YouTube, a place teeming with potential, where the promise of fame and fortune beckons like a shiny nugget of gold in a prospector's pan. But here's the thing, many folks rush in thinking they've hit the jackpot, only to find themselves sinking like a stone in a sea of content. Why? Because they leapt in without knowing how to swim. YouTube monetization, my friends, is not just a gold rush, it's a journey. A journey that requires strategy, skill, and a bit of savvy to navigate. It's not about diving in head first, it's about learning how to swim, how to ride the waves, and knowing when to dive for the treasure. So let's dive in and learn how to swim in the YouTube ocean without sinking like our friend with the water bill. First things first, to make money on YouTube, you need a YouTube channel. It's like wanting to bake a cake without having a kitchen. So let's kick things off by setting up your very own YouTube channel. Think of your YouTube channel as your personal brand. Just like any other brand, it needs to be appealing and unique. The first step towards making your channel stand out is picking a catchy channel name. This name is your first impression, your handshake with the world, so make it count. It should be something memorable and easy to spell. It should reflect what your channel is all about and resonate with your target audience. Next, let's talk about your profile picture. This visual representation of your channel is like the icing on the cake. It's the first thing people see when they come across your channel. It should be high quality, and ideally, it should be related to the name and theme of your channel. But remember, simplicity is the ultimate sophistication. Don't overcrowd it with too many elements. Now, onto the channel description. This is your elevator pitch to potential subscribers and the YouTube algorithm. It should briefly but effectively summarize what your channel offers. What kind of content can viewers expect from you? Why should they subscribe? Don't be shy to sprinkle in relevant keywords. This will help your channel show up in search results. But hold on, don't just stuff your description with keywords. Make it human, make it relatable. Write it in a way that makes your audience feel like they're part of something bigger, like they're joining a community. And there you have it, you've just baked the base of your money cake. It's important to remember that this is just the beginning. Your channel will evolve and grow as you do, so don't be afraid to revisit and tweak these elements later. Once you've got your channel set up, you're ready to move on to the next step. It's like having a kitchen ready to bake that money cake. Now imagine going to a restaurant that has a fancy exterior but serves bland food. Disappointing, right? Your YouTube channel is the same. Why is that, you ask? Because content is king. You may have the snazziest channel design, the catchiest name, but if your content is as bland as unseasoned tofu, well, my friend, you're not going to get far. So, how do we create quality content? Well, first, we have to understand our audience. Who are they? What are they interested in? Are they tech nerds who can't get enough of the latest gadgets? Or are they food enthusiasts who want to explore the world through their taste buds? Once you've figured out your target audience, you're halfway there. Next, you have to stay up to date with trending topics. Now, this doesn't mean you have to jump on every trend that pops up. No siree. You have to be selective. Choose trends that resonate with your audience and add your unique spin to it. Remember, originality is still key. Now let's talk about equipment. Yes, it's true that some of the most viral videos were shot on smartphones, but investing in good equipment can significantly improve the quality of your content. A good camera, microphone, and lighting setup can make your videos look and sound professional. And let's not forget about editing software. Don't be afraid to invest in a good one and take the time to learn how to use it effectively. Lastly, be consistent. Consistency is what separates the amateurs from the pros. It's not enough to create one great video. You have to keep delivering quality content consistently. This will not only keep your audience engaged, but also signal to YouTube's algorithms that your channel is worth promoting. Remember, quality content is the ingredient that will make your money cake delicious. No one wants to eat a bland cake. Ever tried shouting in an empty room? That's exactly what posting videos on a channel without subscribers is like. So, how do we fill up this room? Well, it's all about building an audience. Now you might be thinking, but how do I do that? Well, I'm glad you asked. Let's dive into it. One of the most effective ways to build an audience is by promoting your channel on social media. You don't need to be on every platform, just choose the ones where your potential viewers hang out. If your content is about fashion, Instagram might be your best bet. If you're into politics or current events, Twitter could be the place for you. And remember, it's not just about posting links to your videos. Engage with your followers, share behind-the-scenes content, and be a part of the community. Next, consider collaborations. Teaming up with other YouTubers can introduce your channel to a whole new audience. Think of it as a mutual exchange. You're lending your talents to their channel and they're lending their audience to you. It's a win-win situation. Lastly, and perhaps most importantly, interact with your viewers, respond to comments, take suggestions, and show appreciation for your audience. People love to feel acknowledged, and the more you interact, the more likely they are to stick around. But remember, building an audience isn't a one-and-done deal. It requires consistent effort and a little bit of patience. Don't be discouraged if your subscriber count doesn't skyrocket overnight. Keep putting in the work, keep engaging with your audience, and eventually you'll see the results. And here's the best part, the more people you have in your room, the louder your message will be. The louder your message, the more people will hear it, and the more people hear it, the more likely they are to become subscribers, viewers, and yes, potential sources of income. The more people in your room, the louder your message will be, and the louder your message, the more money you will make. Now that you've baked your money cake, it's time to eat it. And by eat, I mean monetize. Let's dive right into the sweet world of YouTube monetization, shall we? First things first, let's talk eligibility. YouTube isn't just handing out money to anyone who uploads a video of their cat playing the piano, as adorable as that may be. To qualify for monetization, you need to meet a few criteria. You've got to be in a country or region where the YouTube Partner Program is available. You need to have more than 4,000 watch hours in the past 12 months, and you need over 1,000 subscribers. And last, but certainly not least, you need to stick to all of YouTube's policies and guidelines. Once you've checked all those boxes, it's time to apply to the YouTube Partner Program. After you're accepted, and only then can you start making money. But how, you ask? Well, there are several ways. The most common method is through ad revenue. You've seen them, those pesky little commercials that pop up before, during, or after a video. As a creator, you earn money every time a viewer watches an ad on your video. And the more views you get, the more ads are watched, and the more money you make. Then there's channel memberships. This is where your viewers pay a monthly fee to get access to exclusive badges, new emojis, and other perks. It's like a fan club, but with more emojis. Lastly, there's the merchandise shelf. If you've got merchandise to sell, you can display it right under your video. T-shirts, mugs, stickers, whatever it is, you can sell it directly to your viewers. Once you've monetized your channel, you can finally start making money. But remember, the key to keeping the money flowing is to keep the content and the viewers coming. So let's recap. You wouldn't want to forget any steps and end up like our friend with the water bill. Think of it like baking a cake. Setting up your channel is like preheating the oven. You've got to get it all warmed up and ready. Creating quality content. That's your cake batter. You've got to mix it just right. Too many eggs and you've got an omelette, not enough sugar and it's a bread roll. Building an audience is like setting your cake to bake. You have to wait patiently. Checking in from time to time, making sure it's rising just right. And monetizing your channel, that's the icing on the cake. It's sweet, it's rewarding, but it's not the cake itself. You've got to have a good cake underneath it all. And there you have it, folks. Follow these steps and you'll be swimming in the YouTube ocean in no time. Just remember, even if you can't pay your water bill, keep swimming.